See these eye patches I got for free in exchange for content. The vitamin C serum on my face for free in exchange for content. In exchange for content. This necklace, free in exchange for content. My baby is just playing on the floor over there. Hi. Eat your baby mum. I'm Alison. I'm a UGC creator of 3 years. I'm a mommy, and today I'm teaching you how to make money online through user-generated content. I don't know if that'll be the right way. User-generated content, whatever. Now that you've got your gifted collab, make sure they do not use it for ads. Say this video is for organic use only. Only organic use, because if they have paid spend behind it, they will use your content for advertising for free in exchange for a gift. They will be making money off of your content, and you would have just basically received a gift. So make sure that when you do get your first gifted collab, your content isn't being used for paid ads. When you get your first gifted collab, you may or may not receive a brief. Make sure to read the brief, read the brand guidelines, make sure that you're not saying anything that could get you or the brand in trouble. And also make sure you have had a good look at the brand's page. See their vibe, see their audience. If you're making sport content, you're not going to be doing something that's completely on the other end of sport. Like, I don't know, going to Macca's during this video. That's like a stretch, but you know what I mean. So basically you become what the brand needs. You can sprinkle your personality throughout, but the videos that you make for brands have to land with their audience. I told you the basic structure in the last video. Editing and creating an engaging and captivating video and a converting video, it just takes practice. I feel like I can't articulate how to create something that will resonate with audiences because there's so many people in this world to resonate with. It just depends on who you're making it for, what the product is, and what the vibe of the video is. Some things are going to be super fast paced, super brain rotty. Some things are going to be slow paced and have that kind of vibe. You just have to be adaptable, learn how to edit, learn your style of editing, learn the flow that works for you, and then just go from there. I forgot to put lip gloss on. No wonder. I need a drink actually. Hi. If you have not yet received your gifted collabs and you keep getting no's, it is okay. It is okay. We press on. We press forward. We keep pitching. We alter our pitch if it's not working. I love AI. Gaggy. Obviously, I have my crux of what I want. So I draft up a pitch. I'm not a whiz with words. I'm not good at articulating myself with words. So I will shoot a draft through, explain to chat what I want to convey, make it short, concise. And I also tell chat, is that right, Bart? To remember, that there is a person behind the screen because I'm talking to a person. And then so chat feeds me a draft and then I go in and then I edit the draft to make it sound like I wrote it. And I know that's cheating. So it's like I wrote it and then chat altered it and then I altered it again. But you are going to be spending so much time doing other things. You need to be able to free up your time. AI is a tool that helps me free up time so then I can spend my time creating more things. You know what I mean? It's doing all the boring admin work for me. Anyway, I'm such a fan of AI. In terms of productivity, in terms of creating stuff like that, boring. Give the creation to the humans and let the computers doing the boring stuff. That's just my opinion. Your no to yes ratio of pitching and stuff like that and getting yeses as opposed to no's, I would say I would get 95% no's and 5% yeses. So when you get your gifted collabs, I would accept as many gifted collabs as it takes for me to feel confident in my skills. So once I'm like, you know what, I've actually got the hang of this now. It could be your first 1 or 2 products. It could be your first 10 products. It could be your first 50 products. Keep building your muscle of content creation. I'm well rested today. Can you tell? I've got so much energy. I've only had an up and go for breakfast. So continue to build your muscle until you are ready to make your rate card. With all of this content that you are making, you have probably accumulated B-roll, behind the scenes, already curated ads. You should be posting it on all of your platforms. Put it on your portfolio, put it on your TikTok, put it on your Instagram, and that way brands can see you. Brands will see you. Some brands do what they call inbounds. Inbounds are the best because that's when the brand reaches out to you. That's really nice, baby. He already knows all of this. He's with me every day. He's with me every day while I film. He's with me every day while I negotiate.
We chat, we talk about like my rate, we talk about whether I'm getting lowball, we talk about whether the scope of the project is too much. Anyways,
so my baby knows everything. Thank you, baby, for your input. I love you. What was I talking about? Your presence on social media is extremely important. Get involved with the UGC community. Follow other UGC creators. Tell the people what you're learning. Be authentic online. And that's how the community will find you. That's how brands will find you. Because at the end of the day here, you're making money online, but you are building a business. You're building a business, babes. A business in today's era is nothing without social media. Unless you're like one of those really low-key brands from like Italy who have like a, if you know, you know. But if you're making money through UGC, you kind of need it. So it's not if you know, you know. If you know, you know, it's online. You know what I mean? Anyways, follow account. And I just want to preface that follow account during UGC doesn't matter. It's great to have because like obviously you get more engagement on your posts. But I only have 400 followers on my Instagram account. I literally only have 400 followers on my Instagram account. I have, I think 5,000 on my TikTok account, but that's been dropping every day. Every time I post, I lose 5 followers. But you know what? I don't take it personally because I keep posting. It's not for me. It's for my business. Well, it's technically for me if it's through my business, but whatever. Those are strictly UGC content, behind the scenes, inspo stuff for people who want to get into UGC, motivation for people in the community. That's what I post on my socials for my UGC. I serve my community, I serve my client, and that way we all nurture each other. Your rate card. I will put up a template of a rate card. Let me pull mine up actually. When you start out, $100, $150 is a fair enough rate for starting out per video. I think anyway. Some brands may lowball you, and if you're okay with that at the start, then that's okay. It's okay to accept those small offers as long as they're only using it for organic content only. Do not let them put ad spend behind it because they will be making money off of your ad for free. See, my son is very passionate about this too. He does not want you to get lowballed at all. As you grow, obviously you can charge more. As you become more confident in your skills, you can charge more. So what you can charge for, you can charge for UGC video. You can charge for additional hooks. You can charge for additional call to actions, CTAs for short. You can charge for ad spend for time that the ad will be running. You can charge for UGC photo. They usually come in a bundle because let's be real, it's pretty low effort to take a photo of yourself with a product. Okay? And you can also do packages. You can offer packages. So for example, 1 body, 3 hooks, 3 CTAs. In theory, that is 9 videos if you muddle them up. Like if you muddle oh, that's nice, baby. So yeah, if you kind of like switch it up a little bit, that's like a bunch of videos all in one beautiful sweet package, and you would charge that at a discounted rate. Whitelisting, you could also charge for, oh, my microphone's backwards. How improper, how unprofessional. Those are pretty much all the things that I can think of off the top of my head. I figure that it was probably easier for me to freestyle this series because if I follow a script, you can totally tell. Like I just mumble. I'm like, there will be so many more jump cuts. So I'm just kind of like talking off the top of my brain with like notes of what I wanted to say in this video. My baby has a lot to say about this topic. He's really passionate about starting businesses and making money online because this money pays for his everything, really. There are so many girlies on TikTok who give fantastic advice and can articulate this way better than I can. That's exactly how I learned. I learned through the girlies on TikTok. So, you know, we all start somewhere. And once you kind of get into the flow of it, once you can kind of invest a little bit more, I definitely recommend a tripod. I have like one of those selfie stick tripods and it's okay, because, you know, it gets really high. It's compact. I can take it anywhere. But it's pretty unstable. So you have to kind of like trial and error with tripods. I don't know if I recommend mine. It's better than the one I had before, because the one that I had before on Amazon, it kind of like broke and it started to like slide down on its own. So it only would go up to a certain height. This one's a bit more stronger. I also recommend good lighting. If you can invest in just like a selfie light to start off with, it's super inexpensive, I would totally go for it. If you can invest in a microphone, you know, you kind of have to just build it as you go along if you have the means to, you know what I mean? Be reasonable with how you spend. I have this massive light because I used to live in a granny flat where it would only get sun through a teeny tiny window, like literally about this big. And there was also like a fence there. So I would get like no light. So I had to invest in this massive, massive light. And now I have this massive light, which shines light on us all. And it's beautiful and I love it. I would also invest in CapCut Pro. Honestly, CapCut Pro is the one. CapCut Pro is the one, even though it's... I hate that you have to pay... I have to be back. Baby!